Hey guys, Coupons Provide here, and today we're going to be taking a flip through of the months, and I'm going to go over a little bit of my planning process and how I feel like it's evolved and what's actually started to work for me, and kind of like the down moments that didn't work for me. And it reflects on paper. You see the times where I'm not planning and I'm not decorating because I'm not feeling it, and it's just not a system that's working. And as I start to get inspired and as I start to find systems that work better for me, then I start to decorate and plan more. Now, my planning process does not involve planning ahead of time for anything. I basically plan as I go. I decorate the planner. I start to prepare videos for the decorating of the planner, and then I schedule, and everything that I schedule and incorporate into my YouTube channel is put into the planner, just like to-dos and just like little things that I want to remember, along with family things, because when I'm working, I kind of fall deep into the working process where I forget about personal things. So I'll also put personal things in my YouTube planner, just so as I'm reading over them, I remind myself not to do anything or schedule anything at that same time, or how to work around my personal schedule as well. So one is personal, one is YouTube, but they both kind of fall into each other, just to make sure that I'm clear on what's going on both ends when I'm paying attention to both ends. So I do have the black one and a white one. I did a planner cover on these recently, and I will leave that link below for you guys. And I have to say, I have Target dollar spot planners where I've done a ton of videos as well. I have dollar store planners that I have built up and done videos on as well, and I love all of the planning systems. I have to say though, for as far as creativity goes, I love the Happy Planner. I love it. I feel like it just maximizes my creative outlet. Does that make sense? So for me, planning is not necessarily take a pen to the paper and plan ahead. No. For me, it is a creative release. It is something that makes me feel good. It is something that allows me to relieve some stress. It inspires me to play with different colors and color palettes and things like that for other projects that I may have in mind, or inspire other projects that, I don't know, are kind of floating around in pieces in my head. Also, it inspires me to bring you guys more ideas, more creative things that you can do for your own planners, because I mean, that's the whole point. That's why we're all doing these videos and sharing all this information with each other, so we can actually utilize our product, utilize our minds, and allow ourselves to be a little bit less stressed by getting some creative release. Let's go ahead and get started by taking a look at the planners. This one is my Happy Planner that I use for personal stuff, and this one is for work-related stuff. Now, I like the work-related one because it has a flat side. There are no dividers like this one, and I feel like that one's just a lot more clean line at my computer desk, and I can just kind of put it under places, and it's just fine. And this one is my personal, but like I said, they both fall into each other. And the covers that I did are actually front and back, and they are Dollar Tree gift bags. I showed you guys how to do that in a tutorial. Super quick and easy. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory probably if you look at it. This one was straight line like this one. I took my Recollections hole punch, and it is a large hole corner rounder that I got from Michael's. It retails for $9. I got it with 50% off coupon for $4.50, and I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. I also do have the Happy Planner hole punch, this one here, which is not absolutely mandatory for your Happy Planner, because in the tutorial I show you guys how to cut it with scissors and a Dollar Tree hole punch. Nothing fancy, but it works just as well. I still use that process for my hard covers, like my plastic covers that I've showed you guys how to make, because I don't like it to dull the blades on the Happy Planner punch, because it will within like 2 punches. So even with the foil and punching foil and all that stuff, it just doesn't work like it does when you first get it. So that being said, looking at the planners, I have a tassel here from AliExpress, which I think is adorable, and I think it was only like $1, so that's pretty awesome. This one, we'll take a look at this one first. So I'll kind of just talk really quick over everything and how I have it decorated and why it's not decorated in some spaces and whatnots, and what worked for me, what didn't, so that, I don't know, I can inspire some kind of solution for you guys. So moving into the planner, I again did curve all the ends, and I kept all the original dividers, and this is for the month of July of 2016. Now, then I really did focus more on the monthly layout. I didn't actually decorate weekly layout, where in here you can see I don't even have it in here. I did a trial and error thing with this. I wasn't feeling it. So yeah. Anyway, I loved playing with this layout because I had this washi with all of these little boxes, and I started cutting them apart and using them as decorative and little decorative box stickers, and I would keep the scraps and use them for banners. So I was really playing around with this a lot, and I really like this one. And the weekly doesn't really have anything going on. And for the month of August, I started playing with wider washi and kind of creating my own lines in it. Again, I was working more with monthly, so it wasn't broken down by the weeks, and I really didn't care too much about the weekly. I started experimenting with Dollar Tree scrapbooking stickers and so on, but I still wasn't feeling it. I didn't like the openness and the too much clean line. Does that make any sense? I'm more of a dark mentality person. I like dirty pages. I like for things to look aged, and I felt like this was just too cutesy, and I don't know. I didn't like it. Now, I did love this one. I loved this one because I was playing with using scrap paper on your boxes and throwing in some black and just adding a touch of how I like things. I like things to be textured and layered and prints and all that stuff. And yes, you can write on this. You can read it just fine. It's not that serious. I have people literally attack me because I put paper on the boxes. Well, I'm gonna need y'all to calm down because it's fully functional. You take a pen and you write on it. Super simple. And next, in September, I started moving away from the monthly and deciding on trying a system for the weekly. Now, as I was practicing, I did kind of flip through old pages and new pages and just kind of play with decorating them and whatnots, and then I would just relabel the dates to fit the actual week that I was working in or should have been working in. So I started trying to break them down by sections because the days go like this, which I totally get. But as I'm going down and writing stuff, I kind of felt like I was writing something that related to YouTube here in this day, and then the next YouTube thing would be down here, and then the personal thing would be up here, and then YouTube, and so everything was kind of scattered. So what I decided to do was not only break it down by day vertically, but to break it down by subject horizontally, which was ideas to do at home and meal plan ideas and like kids lunch ideas and stuff like that. Any reminders would go here, and then I'd put it to the next day. You know what I mean? So I thought that started working for me, and I kind of still have the same system going on in my mind when I'm writing in the planner. So as you can see, this is a lot more functional for me. I can actually go through here and I can think like ideas, okay, right all the way across per day, and then kids and family will write all the way across and, you know, just go per day. So that was actually working out pretty well. And pretty much the same here: home management, work, family, meal plan, kids lunch, and stuff like that. So again, this one started working for me really well. Now moving on into October, I started trying to, October was very busy, and it was home busy and like family busy. So I really didn't focus too much on the planner, but when I started to get inspired by the planner, I was all about it. So I sat down and started playing with stamps on the layouts. I tried to do a fun Halloween layout. I wasn't feeling it, guys. It was too, I don't know, it was too cartoonish for me, and I'm just not that kind of Halloween mentality person. I'm more of the dark, you know, real horror, vampire, you know, kind of Halloween person. So the gory kind. So I tried to do two layouts. I wasn't having it. I did not like it at all. And once I started tapping into my actual personality, that's when it started to fall together a lot better. And I have to say, October was my most favorite, and I mean favorite, planner layout month. I did 4 videos, and all of them were inspired by the darkness of the season. And to me, it just made sense. So I started off like this. I still didn't, I loved it, but I didn't like the fact that it was a little too clean line. So you'll see that as I started to go through, I started to dirty up the pages a lot more. And I actually found these gel crayons from Five Below. I did a review on them, and I love them. They have become my new best friend. They are very nice crayons. They don't run with water. Like, you can't blend them and turn them into like a watercolor thing. It's just not gonna happen. Water's not gonna do anything to it. I tried, but what I did love about it was that it let me go around the edges and kind of smudge them out with your finger, because if you do it with paper, it doesn't smudge as well. I think it needs that heat and oils from your hand. and it just blends a little bit better, and I loved this. I loved starting to play with these in these layouts. Yeah, so as you can see, I still did the same breakdown system. It was working. I really loved it. And then I started experimenting since I didn't like the weeks that I did. I started getting old papers and just, you know, recovering them and redating them to kind of fit the actual dates. And guys, I can't even. This one is one of my most favorites. Now, sometimes I don't plan on the pages like this one, since it wasn't the actual week and it was just for the sake of the video. This is a remake of the one in my other planner, in my work planner. So I do the same layout, trial and error, and then once I get it, I will do whatever the layout is in whichever planner is for the video. So this one was for the video. This one was my vampire love letter theme, and I love this one, guys. I just can't even with this, and it'll be the same in my other planner, and I'll show you guys that one as well. And this one was my once upon a time theme, going for the evil queen, and of course she's a little bit more glamour and a little bit more dark bling and stuff like that. So this one wasn't as dirtified, and this one had a little bit more bling to it, but I felt like it fit her personality. Now for the month of November, I did use the monthly, but guys, I did not use the weekly at all. At all. It just wasn't, I mean, it was my birthday month. There was all kinds of stuff going on. I was working in the house, doing the boys' room, and doing all that stuff. And all that stuff I post to Instagram and keep you guys up to date there. And now I have a Facebook group, so I post it there on as well, and that kind of stuff, just so we can kind of keep in touch while I'm not doing, you know, a lot of videos. So here's the month of December, which is this month. I haven't written anything in the December layout. I was actually not even going to mess with the planner, but I really wanted to get back into touch with the planner videos because, again, I was cleaning out my office to get ready for the new year, because you never want to start the new year with the same mess that you had in the previous year. You know what I mean? And with everything just kind of building up, you got to make sure you're starting off with a clean slate, and that's what I wanted to do. So I focused a lot on that, and it inspired me. Being in here inspired me to, you know, play with my supplies. So I started playing with it a little bit, and I do like the little December layout, but I still need some black. I need some darkness in here, so I gotta find a way to do that and make it a little bit more darker. And then I started playing with this one, and I like this one. I like the black in it. I think it looks good. I like the age, and I think the next week that I do is going to be a Christmas theme. It's going to be Santa's list. So yeah, I want to use a lot of text. I want to use a lot of ink transfer paper. I want to use a lot of like what Santa's book would look like if he had his magic book of good and bad names. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to do for next week, and that is pretty much it. And then I have all of the months from January to December. Once again, here in the back, I just put these in here. I cut all the edges, or excuse me, I cut all the corners last night. And yeah, so I would suggest that if you cut these labels, they are laminated, that if you're going to use the corner rounder punch and it's not brand new, I would suggest just taking scissors to those because they will get stuck in the punch. So that is a full look into my black personal planner. Now we're going to move into my YouTube planner, and it's pretty much the same exact thing. A lot of the things that I do kind of intertwine with each other. Again, this will be on my it's already in a playlist, but I'll try to remember to leave it linked down below. And I mean, dollar covers, guys, yes please. So let's take a look into it. This is the, you know, page, your personal page, and this one I decorated with washi. I was just playing with the blue. I was really feeling the blue for some reason, I don't know, but I really liked it, and I thought it made it just look really nice and put together and still a little blingy. I like this. So moving on, again, I went through the same kind of process with both planners because I use them both at the same time, though this one does start in August, I believe. Yeah, this one starts in August, and again, the monthly stuff was just writing all kinds of information down, and then I started playing with the craft paper over the boxes, which I love, and I love this wood theme over the boxes. It's just so cute, so nice. But I still wasn't feeling it yet, as you saw in the other one. September, I think, was when I started trying to figure out how to break down the subjects in the weekly. So I started using monthly for just information. And as I started breaking down the weekly, it started working a lot better for me. And you can see here that it all just kind of carries throughout the page very nicely. And it just worked that way ever since. Now I do love that I played with this whole brick look. I feel like it looked like a brick wall. I wanted this to be kind of like a garden theme. Does that make any sense? Like you have brick walls, you have flowers and a lot of greenery, some dark. And I feel like it just, I don't know, I felt like it felt like a garden. So that's where I got the whole brick look from. Moving on into October. So as you can see, I started doing a lot with the monthly as far as just writing down things as I went. And I started playing with the darker layouts and more texture. And this just makes me happy. There's no other way to put it. It makes me happy. So I love the October layouts. Identical because like I said, I trial and error in one planner, whichever one I want to use for that process, and then I'll take the other planner and make the video on the layout that I was really inspired by. And then this one again was my all-time favorite, Vampire Love Letter theme. I thought it was gorgeous. And yeah, I'll give you guys a second to read this because this is actually a conversation and an interview with Princess Diana. So I think y'all should definitely read this. And it's very inspirational because the way she just knew that someone was going to try to bring her down, and the way she was willing to confront it through love and strength was really awesome. So here goes that. Again, the Evil Queen theme. And my main thing in October was just trying to be inspired by the layouts. I didn't even really plan that much in the weeklies. Okay, so again, in November, nothing. Absolutely nothing, because I didn't plan at all in November. December, I haven't used the monthly because I just started playing with the December layouts yesterday after I got all my office and stuff cleaned up. And here goes a look at this. I think I wasn't feeling the Christmas layout because I wanted to play with my typecast products so badly. If you saw my birthday haul, you would have seen me get all of the typecast products for my birthday on a clearance price, and it was just awesome. And I think I was so inspired by this that I wasn't feeling the Christmas theme because I wanted to play with this. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna use this one, do the layout how I choose to do it, not worry about the seasonal or the theme or anything like that. And I freaking love it, guys. I love the typecast print. It's gorgeous pink and maps and ink transfer and grays and blacks, and that is just ideal for me. And I had a lot of fun with it. And then I actually used the typecast typewriter to type out my little days of the week labels and talk about adorable. So I really, really love that. And I think it'd be great for any journaling little things that you want to stick in here. Like last week we went to the Renaissance Festival, or excuse me, the end of November we went to Renaissance Festival. I could easily take a little card, type out a little something, and stick it down. Super simple and adorable, and I love it. So I really had a lot of fun playing with this print and this layout, which I will be doing again in this coming week. And in the other one, I'll just stick to the Christmas theme. It'll just allow me to release in both kind of creative outlets. So that is it for this one. Super simple. And this one goes all the way until July of 2017. And I really like it. I think this one is called the Hustle Planner. It's a student planner. That's why it's more clean lined, so it can go into your backpack and not get caught on anything. And I really love it. I think it's cute. And I love the black discs. Okay, a couple of things I wanted to show you guys is this. So I wanted to try something. I have this planner here. It's a happy planner. It's for 20, actually no, it's a happy planner that is not dated. And I wanted to use this for 1 year along with my other planners and create layouts for each one and actually put it in a giveaway or sell it, whichever one. And I want it to be like the best of the best layouts for each month, and put it in a giveaway or something, because I feel like that is such an awesome thing to do. It's like, it's not dated, so it doesn't matter when you use it. It doesn't matter, you know, what dates you set it for or anything like that. and it doesn't matter when I actually complete it and put it in a giveaway because it will always be good. It's never going to expire pretty much. So I was really, that was actually the hubby's idea, and I thought it was a great idea. And this one actually has a really good cover, quality cover on it. It's like a really hard plastic, and I really like it. I have gone back to try to find more that are not dated, and I have not seen them since. So yeah, I don't know. I want another one of these, and I think I'm going to do the same exact thing. So this is pretty much going to be a blank planner, a blank dated planner, and I'm going to customize it and then probably put in a giveaway. But that's going to be a long time from now because it's going to be, you know, month by month. Moving on, I wanted to show you guys how I actually store all of my planner covers that I make, and I show you guys. I got the huge discs, and I still have another set, which I think I'm going to be using pretty soon because this one's getting full. This one's getting pretty full. I have another set of the discs, so I could use them for planner covers again. And all I do is I made every single one of these covers. Everything that's in here, I made it, except for like the original covers to the planners. So I have all of these tutorials on my channel if you're interested. And this one was using a binder cover. Excuse me, this one was using a flexible binder, and it goes with this set here. And everything that I make, I like to make it in sets. I like to have a back, a front, a band, and a pin holder, or a pin holder, you know, depending on what the cover is and how it looks. So on all of my covers, if it has a clear protector, this is a Dollar Tree chopping mat. And yes, I introduced that to the planner community. Okay, so let's get that straight. I get a lot of people that, you know, attack me for stealing ideas and doing this and doing that. No, I know people are creative, and I give everybody where credit, you know, credit where credit is due. And I literally put hours into finding a solution. I put days of research to make sure that nobody had done these things. I put hours into looking for a solution that was affordable for people. And this one is what I came up with, and I think it is gorgeous. I refused to believe that there couldn't be a product out there that's more affordable than what these people were showing on YouTube. And so yeah, this was me. I take credit for this, and I don't care who says what. I put this out years ago, and I absolutely love it, and I'm so proud of it. And yeah, I won't let anybody take that one from me. So I used the stickers that we hauled from Tuesday morning, and all of these items that we use, guys, or that I use, I haul them in hauls, and I show you where they came from, how much they cost, and all that other good stuff. And so this one has a front and back cover. It also has the plastic protector cover, which is the corner bands that go around the front of the planner. I showed you guys how to make all this stuff with minimal supplies, and you can see that it's holding up in my systems because I use them. Made this divider also with scraps from my chopping mats, just some dashboard stuff here. Another one, a blank one, and then this one was just a little divider sheet that I put papers and stickers on and laminated. This one was the original cover to my first Happy Planner. I'm not a fan of that cover. This one was another set. It is the gold and white band on the back cover, marble dividers. These were actually file folders. And again, the chopping mat, a pin holder, and stickers from the Tuesday morning sticker packs that I hauled not too long ago. This one is just an interior cover to kind of show through the plastic. And it's just craft paper with a sticker and a little banner cut on it. I made that one as well. This one I really love. This one was using a flexible Dollar Tree binder with some of the Tuesday morning Mamby stickers, some buttons, and a leather strap. And it just looks like that. It's beautiful, and I love it. And yeah, so there goes that one for $1, guys. I mean, come on. This is the original plastic cover. Now look, it's almost identical to the chopping mat. Okay, so this one was the plastic cover to the Hustle Planner that came on it. This was the front and back cover that came on it, along with another plastic protector cover. This one was a marble file folder as well, and this one I changed out with the white one that you guys saw. This one was another Dollar Tree binder, or no, Dollar Tree folder. And this one I kept straight line and just used the simple front and back cover. Here goes another Dollar Tree folder. I just put a protector cover on the back of this one and put the elastic band on that one. Moving on, this one was just some interior dividers and an interior cover behind the plastic sheet, and I do put pockets on them sometimes or other information. And this one I really liked. This one is also a back and front protector cover and Dollar Tree folders with the typewriter, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of, and I can't believe I have my typewriter, guys. I can't believe it. Okay, so another cover is this one here. It's a binder that I cut down, and I put a little clip embellishment there to keep it locked and closed, and it's just really cute. I really like it. Here goes another clear one that I made with a pink button little elastic thing and the exterior of this. And I keep them all together on one set of the discs. And I really like having them closed up in here like this so they don't fall out all over the place. And I love it. I think it's great. And I can't wait to fill up the other set of discs that I have with more planner covers. Of course, I will bring all of those to you guys and share all of those with you. And if you haven't seen my washi collection, it's pretty vast. It's a very big collection. I do have a video on that as well in my organization playlist, I think. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for my Happy Planner flip through of my 2 current planners. Also showing you guys some of the covers that I've made. I've shared with you the ideas that that the hubby came up with to create a full layout planner that's blanks or blank dated. And so that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Google Plus at Coupons Provide. And don't forget, guys, keep couponing. Bye.